Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah Corn, and as you guys can see here, I obviously have a gigantic box from AmiAmi today. So guys, in here, I actually only have one figure to unbox for you guys. As you can see from the package, you can probably guess what kind of figure that is. Yes guys, this is my second quarter scale bunny figure. And I'm super excited. I'll have the video linked up above of the last bunny figure I got, which is my only other one currently. I love bunny figures, but they take up a lot of room, and I've been very careful about picking mine. And when I saw this one go up for pre-order, I had to get it. I'm so excited. Okay, so first thing, opening it up here, we have the monthly AmiAmi card, which is super cute and summery. I will say this figure came out in July. It has been sitting on a boat for a few months now, as it is September when I'm now getting it, but for a figure this size, I was more than happy to pay the CML price versus like DHL. I think DHL was like over $120 to ship, and I ended up paying like just over $30 to ship this via CML, so I'm happy with that. Obviously saved quite a bit of money there. Had to wait a long time, but I didn't care. I have quite a few on boats on the way here right now, actually, just because I'm able to get more figures that way. I'm able to save a little bit more money, you know, so. Alright, then taking that wrapping paper off. Oh my god, guys, you can see the one that I have in here. Yes, guys, I have the Power bunny figure from Chainsaw Man. I'm literally so excited. Alright, so I'm just going to try and carefully wiggle this out of paper here. Okay. Alright guys, so now that she is free here, I'm going to do a little spin here of the box. Of course, I will do some close-ups of the box afterwards here. It looks awesome. She looks so good so far. As soon as I saw the prototypes for this, I knew I had to pre-order her. I mean, she looks amazing. Her pose is absolutely perfect and like accurate to Power. It has so much personality into it, in my opinion. I think it looks powerful, and it looks like she's taken control, which is exactly what Power does when she enters a room, you know? Her teeth and her horns look super well done. So I'm honestly super excited for this, and on a quarter scale, it's obviously going to stand out quite a bit in my collection. I'm super excited. As far as Chainsaw Man goes, Power is my favorite character. I absolutely love her. I know what happens, but I absolutely love her, and I think that she's awesome. And just like a standout, really like out there person, which is really nice. As far as figures go, I love Makima too, but Makimas are they're kind of missing. Where Power here has so much personality and everything coming through, and I think she's worth the money, which she was quite a bit of money, which I'll tell you in a second here. When they released the Makima pre-order, I had no interest at all. I thought she was super boring, just like standing there. I don't want a bunny that's just standing there. If that's your thing, that's totally fine. That's not my thing. I want, you know, bunnies that show kind of their personality. And I feel like Makima's just really didn't. And a lot of Makima figures that have gone up for pre-order didn't either. And despite liking Makima, I have absolutely 0 of them on pre-order. And I think I have like 4 Power figures, including this one, on pre-order. So I'm gonna end up having a Power shrine, I think, which I'm not mad at. Again, she's my favorite character. With that said, getting on into the details of this figure here, she is the B-style Chainsaw Man Power bunny figure. She's obviously a quarter scale by Freeing. She was 39,600 yen. Quite a bit, and that's a new trend you're seeing in the bunny figures, unfortunately. My last bunny figure that I got was quite a bit cheaper because her head was broken and everything, and I got her a Mercari used. And that was my only other bunny, so this is my second bunny, and my first one I'm paying full price for. But again, I think that she's absolutely worth it to me. You might be thinking that's crazy, and that's totally fine. Up to every collector, you know? But I think she's worth it, and I don't have any more bunnies on pre-order, so it's not like I'm regularly spending that much. So, very happy to have picked her up. And glad that I was able to get C-mail to ship her, because, again, if I had to pay that DHL price, that really would have sucked. So, with all that said, I can already tell just by the box that she's going to be quite a bit larger than my other quarter scale bunny, which is this Rem one. Again, I will link the video up above where I unbox this. I got this Rem for a fantastic price because she was broken. I got her on Mercari, Japan, and her head came off because she fell in an earthquake. So I got her for a really good price, just super glued it back on. She looks totally fine. But just comparing her to the box here, Power is going to be like quite a bit bigger than Rem here. I'm excited to see these guys side by side. With that said, let's get on into Power's close-ups of the box and then her unboxing. Alright guys, so as per usual, just going to be snipping the tape around the edges of this absolutely ginormous box here. Okay, we're gonna pull her out here, which I think we should put her sideways, just because of how massive this box is. So here we have Power in her blister pack here, and she is absolutely massive, but from what I can see, she looks absolutely phenomenal so far. Love how carefully they packed everything in here, with even the bubble wrap inside the blister pack. Really appreciate that. I haven't seen that before with any of my figures. They normally just have the plastic or whatever in there. Nice to see bubble wrap with how big she is. And her base looks absolutely massive. The sad part about freeing figures is I normally get these like super boring bases, which if you guys have been subscribed for a while, you know I'm not a fan of boring bases, but given how awesome she looks, and she's probably be on the top of my detail anyways, I don't really care about the boring base for this figure specifically. Alright, now we're gonna get her out of there in just a second. Alright guys, so quickly gonna try and get her out of here. Snipping at the tape that is all around these edges here. Okay. Popping off that first layer of blister pack. Alright, firstly taking out the incredibly boring base, as expected. But, oh well. It is what it is. Secondly, taking out... Oh, it looks so good! Ah! Oh, I didn't even mention. This is my first bunny figure with the tights. My other one is a bare leg, which again is why I got her so cheap. So this is all very exciting. I think I have to cut this out, honestly. Just being careful not to nick the figure at all. There we go. Just so I can get Miss Power out of here. Alright. Ah! She looks so good, guys! Oh my god! She looks so powerful and cool. Oh, they have so many of these on her hair. That's so lovely. They really protected her, which is awesome because, again, she was on a boat for like 3 months. Her teeth look so good and her eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Absolutely worth what I paid. 100%. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. Just gonna set her aside on a pile of bubble wrap over here for now. And then, last thing are her ears here. Her actual ears. So they put in like fake ones for shipping. Here we have these, which again suit her very well, and they did a really good job on the airbrushing on this, how it's darker on the edges. Gives it some depth. Alright guys, now let's assemble her. I'm so excited. Alright guys, so getting a closer look at her face there. She looks absolutely stunning. So at the bottom of her feet here, that one has 1 hole, while this one has 2. So this is the one that we're going to secure to this part of the base. Alright guys, sorry, I had to finish putting this foot in off camera. It didn't quite fit like I thought it would, so it took a bit more work. That said, I got it in now. It looks great. It didn't take that much finagling, but like enough that like I had to get down at the table and like really get under there to look. So sorry that was off camera. And now we're just gonna take out her bunny ear protectors at the top here. These little guys. Which, if you haven't had any bunnies before, can be kind of scary because it might look like maybe the bunny ears broke or something. But no, they put these in just to kind of protect the figure while they're shipping it. Alright, there we go. Got both those out. Next up, we're putting these guys on. So firstly, gonna put this one in. Just like that, fits like a glove. And we have this one. And here we have the Power Bunny. I'm so happy with how she looks, and she is absolutely massive. I am going to put Rem right next to her here, so that we have a bit of a comparison on the height there. They are both quarter scale, and Rem's obviously kneeling though, and she doesn't have a base, whereas Power has a bit of a base, and she's standing, and she looks absolutely awesome. So happy to have her in my collection. Let me know what you guys think of her down below. And of course, now we're going to be moving on to the close-ups.